welcome back, all 4 or 5 of you. Thank you so much for listening. It's the F1 Bros podcast. We're back. We're getting very, very excited for the 2026 season, which is just a few weeks away. A few long, cold weeks here in Canada. F1 to me, when it starts up, again, it's a sign of like hope. Okay, like winter's almost over. I got all these fond memories of watching F1 with you boys and a bunch of our other friends and family. Shout out mom and dad who also love it. So today, what we're gonna do, myself, Yemsh, Salacious James, Dean, my 3 brothers, we are gonna go through each track, kind of give a quick little opinion on it. We know there's 24 tracks, so we're gonna have to get through this pretty quickly, boys. But each track is different. We've got some funny memories of watching some of these things together, which I'm sure we can get into some inappropriate stories if we need to. But you know what I'm talking about. But
Japan last year.
Japan every year.
Heard it was great. Okay. So I'm going to start it off here. Let's look at the first.
1 second. I have a great way of doing this. I'm just going to shoot out a couple cool things about it, and then we'll get right into it. So first race of the year, of course, Melbourne, Down Under, all our buddies Down Under. So this circuit length is
Albert Park.
Albert Park. 5 point.
Call it by its real name, its government name.
Yeah, not just Aussie, not the Aussie C word, Aussie can't. It's
Prince Albert?
Yeah, the Prince Albert. So circuit 5.278 kilometers long. First Grand Prix was in 1996. Number of laps 58. Current fastest lap is by our boy Chuck. He's had some fastest laps before. He had a 1:19.813. Race
fast,
distance
baby.
306 kilometers. And now, start talking.
Chucky, don't you dare beat Chucky's record. I love, I love Australia. I love the Australian Grand Prix because I think the name Albert Park is like the weirdest name for a racetrack. Like you'd expect that to be in like rural, like Nottingham, England, or something like that. But I love that it. Look, it's the first race of the year. How could you not love it? Okay, it's kind of a sweeping track. It's nice. The weather's usually pretty good. It's summer, man. It's good. It's good. It's fast.
It's a decent track when it rains. It's entertaining. It was entertaining last year as well. It's pretty hit or miss in my humble opinion. I know, like, I might get flamed for that a little bit.
You do not have any humble opinions. Let's just.
Have my arrogant opinion that I will die for before I ever give any of
die on that sword.
Hit or miss, but I think it'll be an entertaining opening venue, especially with the new the energy throughout the lap, the deployment. I wonder if we'll see a lot of battles throughout areas. Who knows, right? Like it's not the widest track, but it's not the narrowest track. So I'm excited to see what happens.
There's some really high speed sections of that course that will definitely make for some very interesting. Whereas DRS used to have some interesting passing points at that race, there should be some very interesting and strategic energy deployment sections.
I'm excited to see what happens with the cars this year there, and since they are that tiny little bit smaller too, hoping to see some pretty crazy passes on this circuit and on all of them. And also something a little funny too, I've worked with quite a few Aussies in my time, and a lot of them don't watch F1, and they all say how much they hate this track because it just screws up traffic, and they all these friends that I know work in restaurants.
For one weekend.
So
wait, it's so beautiful here all year round. We have beaches. Oh yeah, shut up.
Sorry to our Aussie listeners. Okay,
imagine having
now for our Chinese listeners, over to the Asian part of our racing schedule here, where we do the Chinese Grand Prix in Shanghai,
sir.
And then only about a week in between. Man, I love when that happens.
Me
March
too.
is just fired up. We got like 3 races March 6th to 8th for Australia, Chinese Grand Prix at the Shanghai International Circuit March 13th to 15th, and then over to the beautiful island of Japan for the legendary race at Suzuka, March 27th, 29th. Man, March. Teleport me to March right now.
Yeah.
Suzuka, I do
couple cool
love.
things about Suzuka. First Grand Prix, 1987. Fastest lap right now is held by none other than the youngest boy, Kimi Antonelli, in 2025.
Oh,
Wow.
Posting up a
I
1:30.
thought it was Vettel.
Nope, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Prove it. Okay, yeah, you just
Just did.
anything
Yeah.
that we want to say about the James? What do you think about the
Suzuka,
Shanghai Grand Prix? Or sorry, not Shanghai International.
Shanghai's like pretty. Shanghai can be entertaining. It's going to be a sprint race again, I think, right? So
That's I think the best thing has going for it is the sprint.
Yeah, the fun thing with sprints is more that it really minimizes the time teams have to lock in their setups. So
Yes.
you get a bit more of a mix up than because some teams really know how to dial it in, right? And some just aren't as experienced doing that. I'll be honest, Suzuka. The most fun I have with Suzuka is staying up to watch it and drinking a lot of sake. It's never really that entertaining. It hasn't been that entertaining of a race.
If you
And
get
so
some rain, it'd be
the couple
pretty-
times that it has, they've been, and I mean for good reason, because Albon almost drove into a tractor. So I don't want to say
Oh, yeah.
they stopped it for no reason. You couldn't race it in the rain. It was too dangerous with the blind corners.
Yeah.
And it's a little
James,
boring. I'm sorry.
I know you find Suzuka a little boring. That's why I always get blackout drunk on sake to be as entertaining as possible.
Yeah,
for you guys.
you didn't
God,
even
does
watch
it
it
work?
this year. You didn't even watch it. You passed
Let's
it
move on.
before it
Let's
happened.
move on. Okay, we moved from Asia Pacific area to the Middle East, where we do the Bahrain Grand Prix at the Bahrain International Circuit and the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at the Jeddah Corniche Circuit. Those are
Jeddah
both
is
April.
a fantastic course.
Yeah, week apart in
Yeah.
April. April 10th and 12th is Bahrain. April 17th and 19th is Saudi Arabia. And for those that aren't aware, literally like those 3 back-to-back weekends all over us, from Australia to China to Japan, that's insane. And then to literally pack up and move everything over on cargo jets, like I mean every single thing you can imagine, screwdrivers, air compressors, nuts, bolts, people, clothing, everything. Okay, cars, full like team kits, full buildings basically. They move this stuff all over the world. It is truly impressive. Okay, we got to keep this train going. We got to speed things up here, boys. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. Anyone will give me thoughts on either of those?
Two
Saudi
great
Arabia's
tracks, in
just
my
always-
opinion.
What's that? Sorry, James.
Two great tracks. I like
Bahrain has
great for
always
racing.
been. Yep.
Jeddah's heart and throat.
Which one's the night
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
It's one of them's.
Both
either
of them are
those
night.
Both of them
of
are
them
night,
are
right?
night.
Yeah.
Middle East.
I also
Most
I
Middle
love,
Eastern races are.
I
at
love
night
a
or
race
tonight because of the heat.
Yeah, I love a race under the lights, though. I think it's so cinematic
cars-
and
the cars
it's just
just
such a
pop.
good time. Yeah, I really do. I do love that.
Yeah.
After
the
that, we
paint
have
just, like,
Miami.
sparkles. It's amazing.
Miami?
Yeah. Sorry, go
Not
ahead.
a
Miami.
big fan of.
I don't know if you guys
Miami.
saw, but I don't know if you guys saw, but this year, to add into their big plastic fake pool area, they are now putting a massive plastic fake yacht for people to hang out on. So
Yes.
Yeah,
For
and
the
our boy-
gram.
and the boy
For the
Verstappen currently has the fastest lap there from 2023.
Damn right,
Nice.
the goat. Yeah, look, I don't mind Miami. I like to see a little more action in the States, right? Time zone's great for us, all that kind of stuff. However, yeah, the pool and some of the comic gimmicky shit that they pulled like in the first year, two years was just like, come on,
So
now,
much.
boys,
Yeah.
you got to do a better job than that.
Okay,
Well, that's the
Miami-
States for you.
Miami is not I'm not the biggest fan of Miami. It's my least favorite track out of the United States.
I'd
But
agree with that.
Without
yeah.
Miami, we do not
Yeah.
have Chuck. You know what? Chuck
Yeah.
LeClaire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That was
Won a
born
race
from the first race in Miami. Our
Yeah,
favorite meme
that
of all
announcer
time.
will go down in infamy.
You'll learn.
Well,
you'll learn
shout
to
out
love
to
those
Chuck.
jokes.
So
Chuck LeClaire.
after Miami, we come up to our neck of the woods to
Hometown, baby.
Canada, Montreal, and I think this might be one of my favorites because I need to say 2012 Montreal might be one of the best races out there in the last
Circuit Gilles
in the
Villeneuve.
last 10 to 20 years.
Now the only issue, or not issue, I should say, but one of the most interesting things is they moved it forward or backwards, I should say, on the grid by a full month and a bit now. So it's in the end of May, which, you know, being in Canada, end of May can still be pretty cold. I've been up at cottages on the May 2-4 weekend, and you are either in shorts and a t-shirt, or you are bundled the hell up. So it could be a cold one.
Mercedes has been strong there the last couple of years because they do well in cooler conditions.
This is true.
I know what race you're talking about. I think that's actually 2011 where Jenson Button won after stopping. No. It's Jenson Button won after, I think it was 6-7 pit stops or something along those lines.
Not on this.
Seriously, I think it actually it was an absurd amount of pit stops in the race, and he ping ponged all across the absolute banger track, banger race.
It always
Very
brings
excited.
something interesting. That's very nice.
Oh yeah,
about it.
man! It's the home race. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, 8th Grand Prix of the year. You know, this is a contentious one. I don't care. I absolutely love it. I think Alex Jakes also did probably one of the best announcing bits I've ever heard in sports, when he was like, "Oh, like I'll listen to this, and like if I ever want to like cry, which is not often. Actually, I've never really wanted to, but if I did, I would go back and listen to him announcing, Charles Leclerc did it for his father. He told him a white lie and blah, blah, blah. Man, like that stuff gives me chills. And the track, of course, what I'm talking about is Monaco, where Charles Leclerc is a Monegasque. And, man, Monaco... You know, Monaco back in the day was different because the cars were like literally a quarter of the size, okay? So it was still crazy. You know, there's been so many epic moments there. Kimi, you know, crashing out and going and chilling on his yacht and drinking with his boys. You know, cars ending up in the, literally in the harbor. Dean, you've spent a lot of time in Monaco, man. I mean, like, that must be awesome. You walked the track while you were there. Like,
I was just
jealous,
there
bro.
this the previous year, and it was incredible. It is something that really doesn't show up on TV. I mean, I guess it does because the cars are on it, but like how, especially at that casino corner, how tight, and it's actually a very wide corner, but the cars are just so big. So that's why what I said prior of hopefully the size reduction, though it not be that large, but we still have one. Hopefully that leads to something in Monaco, because Nick, like you said, it's very contentious. It is a beautiful track. I've walked it. It's absolutely lovely. It's a great walk. Lots of hills, which is good exercise, but it's if you qualify, you win.
Epic, man. It's epic.
Yeah, if you
And
win,
there's been
also
so many
this
just
past year
incredible
was an
stories.
absolute shit show because of the rules that they made with how you
The
had
two
to
pit stops, right? Yeah, you had
Yeah,
to
and
pit
then
twice.
that just people
That was-
basically
yeah.
Mercedes basically protested that and kind of threw the race away.
I forgot about all that controversy good call bringing that up. I mean, that was, look, I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, let it be pure, but also like manipulate it, because
It's
it's,
You have Monaco on your TV right now, Nick.
there's
nice.
who was that?
Yeah, you just had Monaco
Wall.
Hulkenberg driving into the wall.
Okay, let's keep it going here. This is the new one on the track, right? This is the new kid on the block. No? Where's the?
No,
I know we have one
the
new
new
track.
one's in September.
Oh yeah, no. Barcelona
The
is
Madrid.
it's
Oh,
been-
Madrid is the Spanish, right? You're right. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, next
Barcelona
one's
is where
Barcelona.
they do the shakedown, which it's only allowed to be called the shakedown because Bahrain paid for the testing, right? So while they did do testing, it's only allowed to be called an engine shakedown at Barcelona. So they did that preseason. I know. I love these little.
What does
little
that mean? Sorry, I'm
label
not familiar
rules.
with that. What does that
So
mean?
they're doing testing on the cars and the engines at the Barcelona circuit. They did it before they do the testing at Bahrain, but they can't call it the preseason testing because Bahrain's reserved that name right.
Money talks.
So it's
Money
called
talks,
the
baby.
engine shakedown. or just the shakedown, which is so
it's
funny.
like the Temu
to me.
version of what Bahrain bought.
No, it's really just F1 selling signposts,
Multiple rights.
and just moving dates. It's a multi-million-dollar signpost. It's
I will say
insane.
this, and we'll do multiple episodes on this because this is one of the things I find the most fascinating about F1. But the money and business behind this organization, it never will cease to amaze me. Okay, let's try to stay on track here, boys. Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry,
we got
Barcelona, great track,
Yeah,
great
we all
track.
like Barca.
With the
Very,
new
very good
sling
track.
at the end instead of the chicane, the sling
Yeah.
that they added instead of the chicane,
Yeah.
major improvement.
Okay,
After
the
Barcelona, we're
the
up
next
to
three,
Austrian.
three epics.
Austrian Grand
back-to-back.
Prix. I love
Bull
that. I
Ring.
think it's
Yeah.
super quick, fast. Always have a lot of good shit. Maybe see a Ferrari on fire, but yeah, it's a very
Probably see
very
Max
good
Verstappen
track.
on the podium.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
That's probably my favorite track in Formula One as well. Like the game, the video game, F1.
yes.
That's an absolute blast of a track. If anyone wants to start playing that video game, that is a great track to learn on. You get a couple hard corners and some great high speed sections.
And it's about 8 turns.
Yeah, always. There was always some great DRS placement in on that track to make for some really fun passing as well. Love that track.
One of my most favorite recent battles in the last 10 years comes from that track. Charles Leclerc, Chuck, and Max Verstappen, 2019.
So good.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of
That
favorite,
Silverstone battle too. Oh,
that's what I was just about to say. Speaking of great battles, our next circuit, Silverstone, we have an
Epic.
incredible
Epic.
race there,
So
which was
good.
between what was this, Russell, Chuck, and there was two other
through goes
Perez.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
like
say-
doing that three-way on the circuit was incredible.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely
Hamilton. That was Hamilton, not Russell, dude.
Well,
Hamilton,
Hamilton still
yes.
has the track record. They're back from 2019, 127.369.
It's his home race. Good for him.
Crazy, man. Yeah, that's long time standing. There's a lot of
no,
fast people
dude,
on that
it's
track since.
no, it's actually it's Verstappen in 2020.
What?
120
F1 website right here.
So am I. I'm on the F1 app.
Okay, well,
They're
F1,
feeding us
your
bullshit. Eh?
Your desktop and mobile apps are one of them is incorrect.
I got 127.097.
Oh, okay.
So they're
well,
using
got-
a
and you
lot
got-
of AI.
127.369 from Hammer.
That's the same race
Interesting.
that Hamilton won on 3 tires, right? That's the anniversary one, 2020, when his tire
Was
blew
that?
and Max almost caught him at the end. I
Yeah,
think
that was
so.
Yeah, he caught. Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
Was that
3
that?
tires?
But Silverstone always
so.
brings action. Silverstone
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
a great
Silverstone
beautiful
is
track.
banger, 10 out of 10. Beans
You know,
Nash
the next
every
one,
time.
the next track as well might
Nice.
also, and I love this one for so many reasons. One, because of all the memes about, like, I asked her if she wanted to go to the spa, and she was like, yes, I can't wait. And then they ended up at Spa Francorchamps, the Belgian Grand Prix, which literally has
So-
produced some of the most badass content ever, driving
Rouge.
content.
Oh,
Like,
Rouge.
yeah, like that track, that corner, that hill, it is just so badass. Cut through like the thick forest of Belgium. It is just epic, man. And that track
Yeah.
is so full of history. Always look forward to that one. That takes you into summer as well. You're July 17th to 19th at that point.
Yeah.
And then another absolute, man, this is just bang after
I
bang.
love this
Hungaro
track.
Ring. The
Yeah.
Hungaro
Yeah.
Ring a
Yeah.
week later, July 24th to 26th.
So
a
I'm
badass,
gonna
beautiful
have
track.
a hot take. Spa.
In my
Kinda
uneducated,
sleepy.
humble opinion.
Spa is
Flash
only
arrogance.
sleepy when it
I
rains.
love the poorly educated opinion.
Spa is only kind of shitty when it rains, and only in the last few
Nah.
years because they've started a red flag if it's like a drizzle, basically.
Honestly,
Back in
I
the
think
day, it would
Spa
be
is-
pouring,
They
and
got
they
more
would be
red
like,
flags than
"Yo."
Tom's dating profile up there.
Spa's being a.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Don't do me like that.
He's
Listen,
holding a fish in every photo.
He wears
might
camo constantly.
I've never seen him not wear
lives in the
steel-toe
city.
boots.
Okay, yeah, sorry, James. Hungaro Ring, your
no,
hot
it's
take.
okay. I might be preaching to the wrong crowd here, but yeah, Spa not my favorite track. I think love the history behind it, but I think it's made me an entertaining Spa race in the last couple of years.
every time they go through Eau Rouge.
Like
Every time.
those
Like,
moments
my
are
hair-
great.
my
You know
hair
what? Fine,
stands
fine.
on-
Not a horrible point, but Spa mixed with the right weather, then you've got like.
But they
the
don't
best-
race it anymore, regardless.
I know.
Because
Yeah,
of the
that's
rooster
true.
tail.
Well, you know what? Let's see what these new cars potentially
Listen,
do.
and- okay,
Hungaroring, people actually chirp for being like Monaco with less walls, but I think we've had some good races at Hungary, especially. I think they changed the DRS, and I think that had a big impact on it. And I'm curious how it is a very tight and windy track, but I do wonder if there's going to be new overtaking spots, and maybe it's a very technical track as well, so there's some level of entertainment there. But yeah, those two I'd say coming off the back of Silverstone and Austria.
Well,
pretty difficult.
they make up for it right after that by bringing us to the Netherlands with Zandvoort, which is a beautiful track.
So good.
I absolutely love it.
And
Big
when
Bank
did they
corner.
bring it back, right? They brought it back only in the last few years.
22?
Yeah.
No,
I think
because
so.
Hamilton got a lap record there in 21.
Oh yeah, so
Literally
21,
in
21.
Amsterdam
first
opened
year.
up. Okay, so Zandvoort, the seaside circuit west of Amsterdam. I've spent a lot of time
Came
in
back in
Amsterdam over the
2020.
years. Have not made it out to
Oh,
Zandvoort.
what?
2020.
It opened in 1948. Man, this is this.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's such an epic track, though. Like that, like Tom said, that bank corner is like, it's just so incredible to watch every time. It's such a joy.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
Oh.
On to the next one.
Tom,
Our,
it was postponed. It was supposed to come back in 2020. It was
But
postponed
COVID.
to 21.
Stupid
Yeah,
COVID, yeah.
love it.
After that, we have
Ciao,
the first
bella.
we have the first. Oh wait, no. Are we only one Italian Grand Prix now?
yeah, Emma's out.
shit,
That, by the way, shot through the heart.
anymore.
I was wondering if they. Yeah, what the hell?
To be fair, I love Emma's history. I love it in the video game.
Don't
but
say it.
But here
was
goes
pretty-
my
Say it.
unpopular
It was,
opinion.
hey, it was a sleeper. There was one overtake last year, and it was a sick overtake. Max did it on the first corner against Oscar. Then Oscar in the faster car was behind him the entire race.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
Like-
true.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I
Love
agree.
Monza.
But let's focus on Monza, the one that we actually do get to watch, and again, us all being part Italian, but really identifying to really leaning into that culture. The Italian Grand Prix, man, I love this one because we're so Italian. You know, we just make homemade pasta and pass around wheels of Parmesan when we eat this. Drinking Aperol spritzes. It's a beautiful thing. But on a
Such a
serious
good one.
note, of course, it is a badass circuit. This year will be the 77th Italian Grand Prix.
It's crazy.
Okay?
Yeah, we're coming on to. Yeah, that is pretty
And
crazy.
The
That is pretty
average
crazy.
speed is well over 150 miles per hour. It's one of
Very
the
cool.
fastest laps on one of the fastest tracks.
Yeah,
on the
cars are
calendar.
going full throttle for 80% of the lap, which is
That is
insanity.
insane.
And that's
Absolutely
is that-
insanity.
It's exactly what you
And
want
cars-
as a fan, a little bit, right? Like,
Yeah.
So, very interesting point before we move on to the next track. With that being said, this should be an incredibly interesting track to see about this whole 50-50 split because one of the biggest things they were
Yes.
worried about was being at full throttle for an extended period of time. So,
Yeah.
let's see how they handle that. Let's see if this makes them,
Let's see how many
if lap
blow
times
up.
drastically drop. Yeah, if the reliability falls apart here. Or let's see if they handle it in an incredibly interesting way that, yeah, you start coasting way earlier to build up more of that electric power for the next lap. So I'm just thinking about that right now. That should be a very interesting race for the new regulations. After that, we have the inaugural Madring. Actually, well, it's
Madwing.
yeah, Madwing. They did used to have one in
what brings us
Barcelona, but it
together.
was 30 kilometers north of the city. This one is
Yeah.
far more central.
You're thinking of the European Grand. It was titled the European Grand Prix, I think, Tom. That's the one you're thinking of.
Yeah,
right?
no, this
No,
is
just
a
that
new-
Madrid previously hosted Formula One around 40 years ago at Jarama.
Oh, okay.
30
sorry.
kilometers
No,
north
this,
of the city.
this was
yeah.
built specifically to host the 2026
I know.
Spanish
I know.
Grand
I'm
Prix.
just saying that's that
Spain's had a couple-
there was
yeah,
technically
couple
a
different-
Barcelona track, but So we can't say anything about it other than I'm incredibly excited to see.
Yeah.
It looks like an interesting track just from the layout.
I watched the
turns.
drive-through. I wasn't a big fan of the drive-through that they did. I think they did they did like some type of simulation.
James, I'm starting to think you hate every track, so let's move on.
No, but
What are you a fan of?
Hey,
Do you even watch F1?
Come on, if you're not complaining, you're not an F1 fan. No, you're not complaining about street tracks. No, but I was not a fan of the look of Las Vegas, and Las Vegas has produced entertaining races. So
this is true.
I will
also
wait.
produced manholes that have
Ferrari destroying manhole.
yeah.
And
And
James speaking.
man to weep. Manhole make me man weep. Back to talking about
going to
Azerbaijan.
Tons of fun.
Yeah,
Awesome.
badass.
Around that
nighttime
castle
race.
bit.
Yeah,
Incredible.
love it. Yeah,
That's the second
great
race,
track.
right? So we've got the new Spanish Grand Prix in early September, Tom, right around your birthday, actually, and then Azerbaijan. What's that? A week? Yeah, just a week and a half, 2 weeks. 2 weeks after that. So September is always hot, and then we go into kind of the triple, basically another almost triple header in October, Singapore. And then, man, this is the flights these guys do are just boggling my mind. Like Singapore,
Yeah, I know,
all the way over to America, and then down to Mexico. You know, it's
Singapore,
just-
always a great track. Under the lights as well.
Shout out to Lawrence, Uncle David, our man
Yes.
over there. We have a man in Singapore.
Our man in
we don't know if he
Singapore.
we don't know if he likes F1 or not, but we have a guy there.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, Marina Bay, just a beautiful track. Tons of money there. So, always an entertaining one. Hopefully Russell doesn't bin it into the wall on the second last lap. That was 2 years ago. That was
What
so
a
brutal.
heartbreak that was.
Yeah.
The one of the much better U.S. tracks is Coda. Absolutely killer track. Always makes for some very
That
entertaining
first
racing.
corner.
Lots of stolen ideas, or not stolen, but borrowed and inspiration from Silverstone, which makes it incredibly cool. One of the coolest videos of all
It's
time
a melting
too
pot track.
is the video of Max going through with the sun coming down.
Oh no, Charles Leclerc, Chuck Leclerc, yeah.
No,
Or,
it's
sorry,
Charles, yeah.
Chuck. My apologies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also where
that is an
Alonso
epic
flew
video.
for the first time too.
Yep. Well, not
Flew
the
down the
first
straight,
time, but
he got
that
airborne
was-
and skidded across.
and then
Pulled
went
a
on to
wheelie.
make like 4 overtakes and still get like a was it a top 7, a top 6?
Yeah, they thought he was going to retire the car, and I mean, everyone would. You were airborne.
God, he's
slamming
so
back down, and he finished the race.
Okay, from the circuit of the Americas down to Sergio Perez, the Mexican Minister of Defense, who allows people in now that he is back in a grid seat. The Otro Dome Hermanos Rodriguez.
Hermanos Rodriguez.
October 30th,
beautiful
November 1st. This is when I start to get sad again. Okay, this is when I start to be like, oh my God, there's like, where the hell did the year go? You know, there's only like 4 races left.
It's Dia de los Muertos. Like, yeah, we're
they're
already.
good. We from Mexico down to Brazil at Interlagos, which
Love the track.
means in between lakes. For anyone wondering, yes, I know. I'm fluent in Brazilian.
Portuguese.
You'll learn that about
Portuguese.
me. Damn it. Okay.
A man of the world right here.
And back to Vegas, baby. Come on now.
I will just hopping back real quick. Mexico City is likely where we'll see a lot of engine failures because of the altitude.
True.
No,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be
That's
Brazil?
where-
Isn't Brazil
Brazil's
higher?
also no.
Yeah, they're
I'm
also
pretty
both,
sure
they're
Mexico
both
City's extremely high.
Yeah,
Extremely
No,
high.
I know that they're both altitude.
Yeah.
Both of theirs are crazy, but I thought
Mexico, like Brazil's high.
Interlagos was always
Mexico
higher
City's
because that's
very,
why Mercedes always did well.
No. Mexico City.
No, it's Mexico City.
Yeah, Mexico
Okay,
City
wow.
like
It's
by
by
a fair
far,
amount.
it's by far the
Yeah, like I
highest.
think it's like 10,000
Wow.
or something, right, Tom? And, like
70,
Brazil's like
7,300 to 7,500 feet above sea level.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
Man.
so that's still a lot.
yeah.
Which is crazy because you go back to
And then the
other
next
tech, they're right
highest,
on sea level.
the next highest would be Interlagos, and it is 1,000 meters above sea level. So to go back to the Mexico City, they're 2,200 to 2,240 meters above sea level.
Yeah.
So double and then some.
Over, yeah.
Wow.
And then actually
Significant.
below sea level last year with massive floods was Las Vegas. Those poor guys in Vegas, they have had a rough start, but and I know there's issues with ticket sales and all this kind of shit. But I like Vegas. I think it's just one of, like, a lot of the drivers wanted it. You know, like I think Hamilton and a few other guys were like, yeah, like Vegas. Danny Rick, I believe, like a couple legends were just like, Vegas would be sick, right? I mean, like, look, for those of you who have been to Vegas listening, you know that you can kind of do whatever you want in Vegas. And I don't mean that in just like pure debauchery. I mean, like, you want the best spa weekend and relaxation and restaurants, you get that. You want to go
lose your house
absolutely
or
insane,
mortgage.
full send, you can do that. You want to go racing? The 5 lights go out, you can do that as well. So big fan of Vegas, and I like to see, you know, obviously we want more people to be involved so we don't have to just have a podcast about talking to each other about F1. We can actually talk to our friends about it instead of just the 3 of us or 4 of us. So I think that helps. Qatar and Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina rounded out for a very depressing end of the year. Thank God Christmas isn't too far afterwards, and then I just get really sad in January. But Qatar, November 27th to 29th, about a week after Vegas, and then the last race of the year, Yas Marina. They should call it No Marina because it makes you not want the season to be over. But what do you guys think of those courses? And then let's get the hell out of here.
Las Vegas, fun. It's had some fun races. It's better than I expected when seeing it.
Yep.
Qatar.
I want to see more of it, though.
Qatar and Yas Marina are both mid. They're both mid.
Yeah, when it comes to
agree.
the Middle Eastern tracks, I would agree with that. I like Jeddah
I
way
think
more
Qatar is
and
better.
Bahrain way more.
But I think Qatar is better than Yas Marina. I don't know, like, to have it as the season finisher, obviously there are deals going on where a lot of money is being spent to have that happen. But there are many, many more tracks, many, many more circuits that I think could be the perfect cherry on top season finisher. But
24
right
is a
now
weird
we
number.
have
Let's
Yas
get one more
Marina.
track.
Let's see.
25.
Sorry?
One more.
Why not
24 is a
26?
weird number anyways. Let's get one more track and round it off. I
Yeah.
agree. Like, let's get one
Put
more
Monza
badass
back in
one.
there. Let's
One
go.
more.
Yeah. No,
Imola,
Imola. Let's get
Monza.
Imola back in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, Imola. Thank you.
Okay.
I'd love,
Monza.
if we're petitioning for a track to get back in, I say Portimao.
Ooh.
Wait, what's that
That's
one?
not track
One of the
Station.
few tracks James doesn't hate.
What's
Hey, come on
What's
now!
that
Don't
one-
do me like that.
It's basically, you're basically like completely sideways. Top Gear went to it, and they.
Oh, the old that's an old
Ferrari,
Italian track.
the old Ferrari test factory track.
I thought
No,
that,
but
I
I
thought
thought
that
it-
was.
I
thought they
that
had
was
it in a
different.
race.
I thought that was a
Let's
different
just do the
layout of
Nürburgring.
Monza.
Nürburgring again. I
Actually,
think.
I would love to see the Nürburgring.
And that is why these guys get paid so much, because multiple of them would die if they did the Nürburgring. And we don't want to see that because we like our
Yes.
drivers alive and well and ready to just push it. Okay, who wants to sign us off?
James,
Wow.
talk about a track you hate and then sign us
No,
off.
no.
The,
sign off.
Give your
future,
unpopular opinion.
Yep, third episode down in the books. Cool, stop talking about tracks here. We will be back with more information, more just more cool F1 facts as we get closer and closer to lights out and away we go.
Max
Later,
Verstappen
boys.
wins. See you guys.
Thank you.